Hello everyone, I'm Whitney from the Paw Paw District Library, here to show you how to make a folded book art design. Today you will learn to make the basic heart using the measure, mark, and fold method. If you haven't picked up your folded book art kit from the library, please call us at 657-3800. Let's take a look at the kit materials first. We have a ruler with centimeters, a pencil, the pattern, and the book. The pattern will specify the number of pages and the height of the book for the design. I'll move the book aside so we can take a look at the pattern. On the pattern, at the top are noted the number of folds, 108. The minimum number of pages, 216, and the minimum height of the book, 21.5 centimeters, including a 3 centimeter margin at the top and at the bottom. The minimum height is the page height, not the book cover height. Don't worry if your kit book has less than 216 numbered pages, because we'll count the unnumbered pages too. And don't worry if the height of your kit book is less than 21.5 centimeters. Remember that 3 centimeter margin at the top and the bottom of the page? I completed this design in a book that is 20.5 centimeters, so I know that works. Now let's set the pattern aside and take a look at your book. Hardcover books stand up when open, which makes them a better choice than soft-covered books for folded book art. Your book has a cover and a spine. Open your book and notice the first page is made of a heavier weight paper. There is one in the front and one in the back. These end pages will not be included in your minimum page count. Many times there will be a page stuck to the end pages. It will be excluded too. The pages have an outer edge, a top edge, and a bottom edge. Each piece of paper, or sheath as it is called, has 2 pages, a front page and a back page. We will be measuring, marking, and folding on the front pages. Lastly, we have the gutter. All of the folds will be made toward the gutter. Now we'll find out which page to mark and make our first fold. Move your pattern and pencil next to your book. We're going to make some notations. Go to the back of your book and find the last numbered page and note that number on your pattern. My last numbered page is 309, and the back side is 310. So my last numbered page is 310, and I'll write it there. Then count the unnumbered pages in the back and note that underneath your last numbered page. Remember not to count the end page or the page stuck to it. I have 0 unnumbered pages in the back, so I'll write it here. Next, go to the front of your book and find page 1. Your first numbered page may not be page number 1. My first numbered page is 2, so I will count backwards to find page number 1. This is page 1 in my book. From page 1, count backwards to find the unnumbered pages in the front and note that underneath also. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 6 unnumbered pages in the front, so I'll note it here. Remember to exclude the end page and the page stuck to it. Add all of these pages together to get the total number of foldable pages. I have 310 numbered pages, 0 unnumbered pages in the back, 6 numbered pages in the front, and totaling them all together, I have 316 foldable pages. Now, to center the heart in your total number of pages, subtract the minimum number of pages found at the top of the pattern from your total number of foldable pages. So I will subtract 216 from 316, and I will get 100 spare pages. These spare pages will bracket our folded design. I have 100 spare pages, and I divide by 2 to give me 50 spare pages in the front and at the back of my design. You may have guessed that you count this number of pages to find your starting point. Open your book and fold back the end page and the page stuck to it. Begin counting on the next page and count the number of spare pages you have to find your first mark and fold page. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and so on until I have counted 50 pages. I have counted before, so I know that my first mark and fold page is page number 45. Go to your pattern and write your first mark and fold page number next to fold number 1. You can see that fold number 1 is not on page number 1. Since you have 108 pages to mark and fold, you can easily forget where you are in the pattern. To diminish that, write the page number next to the fold number. So I'll write several more page numbers next to the fold numbers. I started at 45, so I will write 7, 9, 51, 3, 5, 7, 9, 61, 3, 5, 7, 9, and so on. To diminish the chance of mistakes, don't write too many pages at once. Let's begin measuring and marking. You will measure from the top edge of the page and mark on the outer edge of the page, getting as close as you can to the outer edge. Remember, you will use the centimeter side of your ruler. Let's look at the pattern again. Notice the 2 numbers next to fold number 1. These are the 2 points you have to mark for the folds on each page. On your ruler, notice where your hash marks begin. Line up the top edge of your paper with your first hash mark, getting as close to the edge of your paper as you can, and measure and mark the first 2 points. We're looking for 7.1 and 9.6. Then on your pattern, cross out the page number next to fold number 1. We will use the 90-degree method and fold at right angles to the outer edge. Use the lines of print on your page as a guide. Fold in from your mark toward the gutter. You can either mark and fold all of the pages and then go back, or you can either mark and fold the pages one at a time, or mark them all and then go back through and fold them all. Let's mark and fold a few more pages. Fold number 2, I'm on page 47 in my book. Fold number 2 is, I need to mark 6.3 and 10.2. 6.3 and 10.2. And let's fold these. And cross off the page number next to fold number 2. Let's do another one. Fold number 3 says I'm at page number 49. My points are 5.8 and 10.6. 5.8 and 10.6. And cross off that number. Toward the end, the folded pages can get in your way. So you may want to use a rubber band or a weight to hold them down. When you're finished, your book looks like this. And you have an eye-catching piece of folded book art that you can display proudly. You may want to decorate your book with cardstock or scrapbook pages or ribbons or charms. You can decide. Thank you for watching, and I hope you've enjoyed learning how to make the basic heart pattern of folded book art.